doesn't feel like a job. No day that you get up feels difficult, because ultimately every day we get up and we get to do what we love. And just the same here at Huddersfield, really. And all those skills and those little life lessons, I think just help along the way. So my name's Lewis Ingham. I'm the Youth Development Phase Coach at Huddersfield Town, and I did football coaching and talent development at UCFB Etihad campus. So I look after the 13s, 14s at the club, so I oversee the individual development of every player in those two age groups, organise the games programme, organise everything from the training, just kind of organising what those groups do, and then obviously leading, planning the training sessions in line with the curriculum at the club. So I was working at Bradford City beforehand, and Huddersfield Town had just announced that they were reopening the academy, going to a Cat 3 academy from Cat 4, and I knew the academy manager, John Worthington. I'd coached his kids at Bradford, actually. We had his lads at Bradford, so he approached me to come across to start this new project here at Huddersfield. The best thing I think about working in football is that it doesn't feel like a job. No day that you get up feels difficult. We've obviously all got challenges in our roles and at our clubs, but no day feels sluggish or difficult, because ultimately every day we get up and we get to do what we love. Really enjoyed the time at UCFB. I was gutted COVID interrupted it, but the 3 years that I had were top, and I met some really good people, got to experience some really great things, and I think they've definitely helped me in my professional career so far. Well, one that I really appreciated was Neil Scott. He invited us into a foundation phase night at the Cliff at Manchester United. So that was kind of my first time that I'd really seen elite academy football. What took me by surprise was how simple it was and how playful Man United made it for the children, and I think that one really inspired me, but reaffirmed that this was what I wanted to be in. I think they were really important in terms of just opening my eyes to what the industry was like. I'm a firm believer that you always need to go out and get experience yourself, but having tutors that had experience and have so many years experience in Cat 1 academies was top, and I think really added value to the course. Starting out at Quinton Fortune Academy in my first year, it was only a short period of time there, but it allowed me to practice, to get things wrong, and to learn, and I was supported by really good staff there, and everything that I was learning at the university I was able to put into practice, so that when I went on to Oldham after that, I was a bit more refined, but I was able to make mistakes, going on and doing the same at Bradford, and just the same here at Huddersfield, really. And all those skills and those little life lessons, I think just help along the way. I would definitely, because I got the Quinton Fortune role off of, I can't remember the exact name, I think it's the jobs board or something like that. Job teaser, that's the one. Just because I was looking for something, I'd just moved into Manchester in the student accommodation, I needed something else to fill time with, really. And that was top, and that's where I found the Quinton Fortune role, and if I hadn't have got that role, I wouldn't have got the Oldham role, because I knew people at Quinton Fortune for when I went to Oldham, and then the same when I went to Bradford. So I think the experience that you can gain away from the university is invaluable, really, for kick-starting your career. Yeah, Manchester was a great place to study for me personally, because I'm from Leeds, so it wasn't a big commute if I did want to go back and things. But the most obvious thing was it's a football city, and it's a football area, Greater Manchester. You can't go 10-15 minutes without being at a different football club. So the opportunity to be involved in training, in games, open age football, watch first team games, academy games, there was loads on offer. And obviously the social aspect of Manchester it's a great city to be in, and there's something for everyone. So it just made it kind of a no-brainer for me to go there. I would say yes to every opportunity. just practice and put yourself in situations that are uncomfortable, because in the moment it might not feel nice and it might feel, you know, uncomfortable, but ultimately the learning will take place in the long run, and you'll reflect on it, in my opinion, and be thankful that you'll have taken an opportunity, or you'll be able to reflect on perhaps why an opportunity didn't go well.